and blend this. Well, that was my earring. Welcome back to my channel. Today we want to do a first impression of the Beautybay Age of Opulence palette. I already swatched the palette and took some photos for my Instagram, so if you want to see a closer look, you can watch there. I will also put in some footage. This is the look of the palette. It is really dark and smoky, really pretty though. I'm super excited to play with this. This is not the first time I work with the Beautybay formula. I do own the Wilderness palette, and I do also own the Iron Bright Matte palette. This palette is a amount you will get charged for the palette. Of course, on Beautybay you also have all the time some sales. I want to see if this palette is also suitable for like chalkboards like I am. And if you want to see the first impression and my first look, then just keep on watching. I did prime my lids with the ABH eyeshadow primer, and I will set that with the shade RSVP. I will use Curfew in my outer V just to begin with the deepest shade. So this is how it looks. It does look a little bit patchy, but I use the shade Rich as my transition shade and just, you know, pack that in the transition. Deeper turquoisey shade. Yeah, but it does, you know, take a little bit of the patchiness away. So I blended the edges a little bit, and it does look really nice. Of course, you are really close to me, and I will use the lightest turquoise shade, which is Hope, to just blend that a little bit. I did build up everything a little bit. I also built up the blue, the dark blue, and it does look really pretty. And now we're adding fun stuff. I will add Revival in the middle of my lid. Like, look at this. And I had sprayed it a little bit because I feel like these putty shadows work the best when you you know, spray them. Of course, you can also use your finger to work with them, but I think like this is the best you can go with this. Champagne in my inner corner, and it's a light gold, so we'll see about that. This is more greeny gold than I was expecting, to be honest. I'll switch to a smaller brush. It's so damn pretty. I'll do lower lashes and some mascara, and I'll be right back. So guys, this is the finished look for my first impression. I mean, look at this. It's stunning. I did add some lashes. These are the Essence Lash Like a Boss in OMG. I also added some blue liner from NYX. This is the color Blue Trip. And I think this is just working beautifully. Definitely do another look with this, so stay tuned. Welcome back to look number 2. My lips may just suggest I will use the purples, because I don't want to play with them purples. I will scooch you in and zoom you in, and then we have a fun. Start with velvet, and put this into my outer corner. This is the darkest purple in the palette. I'm sorry if the lighting is changing. Today is a really bad day. Like, it was raining, storming. I do have now some sun, which is also not the best thing to do when you want to do a tutorial. So let's use Dandy on the edges. This is a really pretty color though. I put them like so. Don't know which is better. So like so, a little bit further in and out. Also we use this on the edges a little bit to blend the dark purple. So it's not, it's double than I thought, to be honest. Can definitely build up the purple later. Again. Like this. So let's use the lightest pink shade, which is Flapper, just to bring in a little bit more. To be honest, I think you could skip this, but I really think it's so damn pretty. Also put it on the edges so it is blended. Could have used like smaller brushes to blend it everything, but hey, we're just having fun, so that we have like a small gradient. And now we can put on some shimmer on the lid in this region. Like will use Crush, which is the gold pink duochrome, and I will definitely bring the, look at this shade. Oh, this is so damn pretty though. I will definitely bring it up so that when I look straight, you can definitely see it still here. Like, look at this. This is so damn pretty. I will do the exact same thing, like using the purples and here the Crush shade. And I will finish my look and we'll see us in a sec. So this is the finished look. You can definitely see it's a purple highlight eye with a goldish, pinkish inner part. I love it. It's so pretty, and it does fit perfectly to my lips, which is the Kaleidos Queen of the Night liquid lipstick, so, or lip clay. So yeah, this is the look. I absolutely love it. It is so nice. I wish though that the first purple we laid down would be a little bit darker, but I mean they blended like nothing, you know. It just is so damn pretty. By the way, the lashes are the same ones that I used for the last looks. They are the Essence Lash Like a Boss in OMG. So just saying, the rest of the face is totally the same. So what do you think? Let's go to look number 3. Welcome back to my third look with the Beautybay Age of Opulence palette. Today I will play with the plummy tones as well as some of the teals. So stay tuned. I zoomed you a little bit in. I will start with Speak Easy, which is the deep purpley, brownish, burgundy shade. The rest of my face is already done as well. I will link everything below. And yeah, we'll start with that shade. So this is the look. I had a little bit of a problem with patchiness on this eye, but it worked out quite well. You have to be careful with these shades because they blend to your eyebrow. I want to try and blend it out with Hope. So let's try that. Yeah, this is looking like, this is the real. You could have just let it like this, but this is the one with the teal a little bit blended. Looks really good, and we'll do this on the other side, and then we do a cut crease. Now we want to cut our crease with this one. This is an eyelash curler. This one is from Man. I saw a hack on TikTok, and we will try this. You use your primer, concealer, or in my case it's the EYEBASE eyeshadow base, and then you just put it onto this, and then you just stamp it, and it should be a perfectly good cut crease, and then you just fill it out. We will try that today. We'll try it with the beautiful, yeah, you can definitely see this is stunning with the teal shade, which is Revival. This look will be inspired by Angelica NyqvistYouTube. I will link her channel, YouTube channel down below. She did a look with this palette that looks similar, so I want to give her credit for this, and yeah, we'll try that and you will be live to see if it works or not. I just did a little bit of primer on my hand and just do a little bit, just use a little bit. I don't want to use too much because maybe that's not a good idea. So, and this one is quite emollient, so I will use it. It's closed, it has the EYEBASE primer on top, and now we just stamp that into our eye. That's not looking shady. And now we have to fill in this space underneath it. So sorry I did use this eye for this, but it's my better eye. This is looking really nicely. Just have to, I think I need a little bit more of the primer though, but this is looking really nicely. This trick is really working really good. You just have to, you know, press it onto the lid, and then you just use the rest of the primer, use you know, a concealer and a brush, and just sweep it all over the eye, and it works. I'm as surprised as you. I will use a little bit of Speak Easy in the outer corner just to make a connection from the like blanked out canvas, and then we will use the other shade Revival to use all over the lid. I did use a little bit of setting spray for Revival. I found that these shimmer formulas from Beautybay, if you just use the brush, they're a little bit sheer. You can use the finger. I like to use a brush and then spray it, so it has a better effect. So and also it's way more precise. This is such a stunning color, guys. Look at this. This is such a stunning color. I will use a little bit more of Revive on the brush and then just spray it twice. Setting spray, you don't have to, you can also use water. It's the same effect. And then I will just go a little bit closer to my cut crease. And when I'm finished, I'm finishing the rest of the makeup, and we'll see us in a sec. This is beautiful. Like, look at this. It's stunning. What shade will I use in the inner corner? I think I will use Gold Digger, which is a true gold, and use it in the inner corner. I also will use a damp brush to apply it. When I'm finished, I will coming back. So the look is finished. I used a little bit of NYX eye pencil in my inner rim, and this is the shade Blue Trip. And I also used some the Lash Like a Boss lashes from Essence Cosmetics. Love those. And this is the finished look. I absolutely love the look. After using the palette a lot of times and creating 3 looks you saw here in this video, I totally would recommend this palette if you're not a beginner. I think those shades are really pigmented and they're a little bit more difficult to work with if you're not used to this. I think the shimmers apply best with a damp brush or finger. I think the like the mattes are beautiful, but so pigmented that you have to work with them a little bit. And also I would recommend to start with a deeper shade and then blend on top. This palette has a lot of deep shades. Maybe it's perfect for you if you have a deep complexion. I think this would be a really nice palette. Like I said, I do love the looks I did. I do love the palette. I do love Beautybay as a brand. For me, when it shimmers, they do wear quite nicely, even though I do have oily eyes and I have to watch it a little bit more. But in general, I do like it. This would be a beautiful companion palette to one that is a little bit lighter. And I'm not regretting that I bought this. This is stunning. I will definitely use it. I mean, look at this shade. It's stunning. It's a great palette in general. Like I said, it's not the easiest to work with. You have to, you know, think about starting with the darker shade, using maybe a brush or your finger to apply the shimmers. But in general, I love my looks. I love that they are so deep. I don't have a palette that is quite this rich in pigment, you know, and goes this deep. And yeah, I'm super excited. Definitely would recommend this palette and I love it. I will use it furthermore. And then thanks for watching, and I hope you loved this free tutorial look. If you want to see more of this, please write it down in the comments, and if you're not already, please subscribe. It's free and I will upload every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. So see you then. Bye.